Hello gorgeous people, how are you doing today? My name is Georges and welcome back to another episode of the Music Review. Today I'm going to be talking about two new songs, one from season 4 and another from Soulidified. They both released new songs in the past week or 2 weeks. I think Soulidified dropped a new song like 2 weeks ago, 10 days ago, and season 4 dropped a new song yesterday or the day before yesterday. We're gonna have a little listening session to both of them. I'm gonna be pausing here so we can listen to the songs and react to it. Throughout this listening session, I'm going to be giving you my takes on the song and also my takes on the progress and of the updates of the groups so far. So without further ado, let's get it. Which one do we start by? Let's start with the one that was released first. It's called What's Your Name, was released first 10 days ago. So we're going to be listening to that first, and then we're going to be listening to the song Closer by season 4. Let's start with What's Your Name. I like how it's like a throwback. They're clearly staying with the throwback vibe. Their first song was called One and Only, and I think that was one of my favorite releases from 2025, surprisingly, from like a new group, from a new musical act, and it already had a throwback vibe. This one is really, especially in terms of the arrangement and of the beat that was chosen, it's not even 2000s, it's giving 90s almost. To me, I feel like this is more like 90s vibe, whereas One and Only was very, very much 2000s. Trying to be a little more intentional. Tell me what's your name. I need to know. Tell me what's your name. I said, tell me if you want to. Tell me what's your name. Hey. Okay, this is giving dance break. I feel like I'm gonna have to watch the visuals for it because I think I saw a clip online of them performing the song live, and I think I'm gonna have to watch that next because this feels like a dance break that was conceived specifically for a live session, so they can kind of show their moves. And it would be really interesting for me to see how their coordination has improved because the group clearly has good dancers, right? Shade and Malik are definitely great dancers, and it would be interesting for me to see how the coordination of the group as a whole has improved since I last saw them. I don't think I ever posted a video about my reaction to their live performances, but I had watched their live performances and I remember recording my reaction to it, but I don't think I ever edited it and posted it out. Maybe I'll include clips of that here, but I had already been positively surprised by their improvements as it relates to like their coordinations. They're great dancers, but like when you're dancing as a group, the coordination is kind of more important than everything. Like the sharpness of the group is kind of more important than like individual dancers. And I felt like they had improved, but I still felt like they were kind of like looking around to see if they were coordinated, so it still didn't feel natural. So I would love to see if that has improved for them. The song though, I really appreciate the dance break in it. It's something that like we don't see that much in songs. So my takes on it. While I was listening to the video, I was trying to think about what this reminds me of, because it clearly reminds me of a song that I've heard before. Like, let me know what song you think this reminds you of, because I feel like there's a specific song that I can't remember the name of, or I can't remember what song it is, but there's a specific song I'm thinking of that I can't remember. But right now, the other songs that are adjacent to it that I'm thinking of right now is, in terms of the beat, reminds me a little of Try Again by Aaliyah. Won't you come down and try again? Won't you come down and try again? Try again. Not necessarily the flow of the song, but the beat. Let me see if I can find. So that's the beat. So it's not exactly the same, but it's like, that's what it reminds me of. There was another song that also felt adjacent to it that I've heard before, and this is gonna be like left field if you don't know this reference, but actually it also reminded me of a Camp Rock song. If you watch Camp Rock, I don't know if you were from the 2000s Disney era, but if you watch Camp Rock 2, there was a song from Camp Star. If you don't have the reference, you don't have the reference. But there's a song from Camp Star in the movie Camp Rock 2 that had the same musical progression, the same flow. Let me see if you catch it. That part. Tell me what your reminds me of the same flow progression in Soulidified's What's Your Name? Tell me what you are. So like, it's kind of like the same. I'm clearly, in terms of melody, it's very different. In terms of speed, in terms of cadence, the song is different, but the progression, the chord progression is similar, at least in the chorus for me. I don't know. Disney was a huge musical inspiration for me. Let's talk about Soulidified's progress so far. I think they signed to a new agency. They haven't released a music video for this song yet, but I've seen some clips of them performing it live. They did go on tour with Frequency, which I mentioned, and I saw some clips and I really enjoyed the way they set up their portion of their tour performances. Something interesting that they do is they have their group performances, but in between of them, each of them have solo performances. I was really, really impressed by Malik's solo performance during their group tour. I mean, y'all know how I feel about Malik. So there's something for me really peculiar and really modern and really forward looking about not only Malik's voice but his way of performing, and also the way he's capable of sliding in and out of different genres. So far, although they've kind of stuck to the early 2000s, late 90s vibe, I'm looking forward to them getting into a more modern vibe. This is interesting for now. Maybe they should release an EP with this vibe and then move on. And hopefully they succeed. Now let's talk about another group. Let's talk about SZN4. Y'all know how I felt about SZN4 during building the band. I think they have, in my opinion, one of the best vocal abilities of any group, male, female, boy band, girl group. They have one of the best musical abilities in terms of group musical acts out there. Not only that, but also individually, they have some of the most interesting and peculiar voices that we've seen in the music industry in a long time. So I'm really looking forward to this song. Their first song I reacted to was definitely more of a dance vibe. Check it out if you haven't seen it. It kind of gave me kind of like a Black Eyed Peas, like a new age Black Eyed Peas vibe. And so I really enjoyed that song. Definitely more dance than this one. This one seems to be more R&B from the first listen, but let's listen to it.
The closer I get to you, the closer I get. The closer I get to you, the closer I get. It's not your fault, just not what I'm used to. This thing you call love is known to confuse you. Am I just because my days don't exclude you? You're more than enough. That's why my heart chooses you. There's only one of you. I needed something. I see a point of view. I'm out of my comfort, but in my fear. The closer I get to you, the closer I get. The closer I get to you, the closer I get. The closer I get to you, the closer I get. The closer I get to you, the closer I get.
I really wasn't dating to be tolerated. I only need you patient and not obligated. I wanna let you in, but then I don't. You say I'm full of pride, well baby confiscated. I done had enough bad news. I wanna see the good in you. The difference in my attitude is my trust in you.
There's only one of you.
Oh God.
I needed something real. I see a point of view. I'm out of my comfort, but in my fear. The closer I get to you.
Hold on. So they blend a lot in their harmonies, but everybody has a part, and each of their parts is like very much inspired by the tone and the specificities of their voices. Literally what I was talking about, like not only are they a powerhouse as a group, but their individual voices are so beautiful. I feel like we're getting into an age where we're getting into a period of music where people don't want just power anymore, but really what we like most of the time is something we can sit with, something we can chill with, something we can listen to again and again. And in this chaotic at times, especially in the US, you want something that kind of like settles your spirit almost. And I think that was so smart of them to release this after their first song. This for me feels more like them than their first song. This one, this progressive R&B vibe is a lot more like them. It felt like a mix of Coco Jones, Kalani, and Frank Ocean. Like it literally feels like all that's me. Like it's just so, and it's so appeasing almost. Let's finish the song first before I get carried away.
The closer I get, the more I get scared. The closer I get to you, the closer I get. I never love you. The closer I get to you, the closer I get.
You know I get scared.
The closer I get to you, the closer I get. The closer I get to you, the closer I get. The closer I get to you, the closer I get. The closer I get to you, the closer
You know how, like, I don't know if everybody does this, but every day when I wake up, I need a song. I usually start with one song that I feel like would open up my day. That helps me like wake up slowly, like appeasing and like slow and calming enough. And so every morning I have one of those songs. It's usually, and don't judge my taste, it's usually a Frank Ocean song, a Tori Kelly song, or Coco Jones, or Brandy, kind of that vibe. So this fits right into that like calming morning song that I'm definitely putting in my rotation, and I'm definitely going to be listening to again, and especially the start, the individual parts at the start of the song. Now let me listen to that again, because ain't no way I can talk about it without.
It's not your fault, just not what I'm used to. This thing you call love is known to confuse you. Your mind just because my days don't exclude you. You're more than enough. That's why my heart chooses you. There's only one of you. I needed something. I see a point of view. I'm out of my comfort, but in my fear. The closer I get to you, the closer I get. The closer I get to you, the closer I get. The closer I get to you, the closer I do. I know I get the closer I get to you, the closer I get.
I really wasn't dating to be tolerated. I only need you patient and not obligated. I wanna let you in, but then I don't. You say I'm full of pride, well, baby, confiscated. I done had enough bad news. I wanna see the good in you. The difference in my attitude is my trust in you.
There's only one of you. I needed something. I see your point of view. I'm out of my comfort, but in my fear. The closer I get to you, the closer I get, the more I get scared. The closer I get to you, the closer I get. I know I love you. The closer I get to you, the closer I do.
You know I get scared.
The closer I get to you, the closer I get. I know. The closer I get to you.
I'm sorry, let me end this here because I don't know. This is probably gonna be one of my most listened song of the year 2026. This is going to be on my Spotify Wrapped. Like, I know it's going to be on my Spotify Wrapped. I'm gonna do a wild ass projection here. This is gonna be wild as hell, but this song is gonna be nominated for a Grammy. I'm reaching. This is gonna be one of the best progressive R&B songs of the year. I need your team to get on their networking bag and get this into the ears of Grammy listeners and Grammy voters. This is probably going to be the most listened to songs on my playlist for the year. I don't know if they've performed this song live yet, but I'm going to check it out. If they've performed it live, I'm going to include my reaction to it here. But let me know what you think. Let me know if you have suggestions for what I should release next or what I should talk about next. Right now, I'm thinking I'll probably do an update on a couple of girl groups that I've been thinking of. I mean, there's been a lot going on with Katai, and I already kind of did a video on that. But I kind of want to do another update video touching multiple girl groups. Let me know if you have suggestions on that or anything else. But that's all for me today. As always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.